All right, all right, all right. I'm hoping this the audio works, but yo, what's going on, everyone? We are first time on the stream. This is my first time doing this, like I just said. And we're gonna see how this goes. I'm not very much want to do this type of thing. I don't really game much. I like to play sports games, but that's really about it. So that's what mainly my stream is going to be. My students decide to convince me to play with them, but I highly doubt it until they graduate. So maybe after they graduate, maybe I'll play with them. But as of right now, I'm not playing with them, and I'm definitely not going to hop on Fortnite anytime soon because I am trash at that game. Anyway, we're going to play some Road to Glory, and we're going to have some fun with it. So I am going to go ahead and start. No, don't continue. Don't continue because we're going to jump. That's going to jump into my Michigan Road to Glory. And hopefully, that's from way back when I first started the game. So we're going to go back out and we're going to start a new one. We're going to start a new one. So I am a QB coach at Real Life Christian Academy, and I am since because I'm a QB coach, I am going to be a quarterback, but everything else is going to be decided on this wheel randomizer that I got right quick. I want to make sure that I am not trying to kill myself by playing on Heisman. I'm going to be on All-American, and that's about as far as I'm going to go as far as the difficulty is concerned. But everything else, we're just going to chill with the settings that we have, 6-minute quarters, till the clock is off because that has screwed me in the past. And we're going to see how far this takes us. So the goal really is, like I said, I'm trying to bring my my road to glory into the NFL, and then hopefully in the NFL, hopefully win a few championships, hopefully, and then go retire a champion, go back to college, coach in college, then coach in the NFL, and hopefully become a general manager. And I'm gonna try to play it all out with the same person and see how we go. So, all right. So we're good with that. No custom conferences. We're gonna leave it as is. So we're gonna hit advance on we're gonna hit advance and then see where we go from there. All right, if this would just, there we go. Here we go. All right, first one up is are we gonna be elite? Are we gonna be blue chip, which is a 4-star contributor, or are we gonna be an underdog? Start off with 2 stars. I'm hoping we don't start off with 2 stars because that means I'm sitting for the majority of my first 2 years. So we're gonna hit this real randomizer. I have each one of them on here twice. No, it's I appreciate you for telling me to go blue chip, but I'm gonna make this as random as possible so I can and here we go. So let's see what we got. I just hit the wheel. Hopefully we don't go, and literally it is exactly what I feared, and we're gonna be an underdog, and we're probably never gonna see the field till senior year. So we gotta be a good student and suck up to the coach. That's pretty much the goal here. So obviously I'm a quarterback because I'm a QB coach. All right, so the next one that we are going to be is, are we going to be a field general, a scrambler, or are we going to be an improviser? Scrambling quarterback is what I usually like to pick, but again, I'm going to be see which archetype the random wheel is going to show me and have me play as. Field general, scrambler, or improviser. Here we go. Hit the wheel spin just to see where we're at. And all right, we got a field general QB. So okay, that's not terrible. I would have loved to be a scrambling quarterback, but field general is not that bad. Now we actually get into the opportunity to create our person. Obviously, I'm going to just put my name real quick. And we're going to go from there. So, Matthew is my first name. We're going to keep going. But in the comments, let me know what your hot take is for this NFL season. It could definitely, not even just in the NFL season. It could be in the NFL overall. What is your hot take for this for the NFL? Mine is this is more of a bias, because I am a Bucks fan. but I think Mike Evans is a top 5 receiver of all time. And he is right now. He most definitely will be when he retires. We're just let's see. Yeah, I'm a lefty. Home state. I was born and grew up in Florida. Oh, they actually do have my hometown, which is really cool. Brandon. I lived in Brandon my entire life, but technically I was born in Tampa, which is just a little bit outside of Brandon. So we're gonna go all the way to Tampa. See if we can get there in the next 2 seconds. One, and we will be there in 2 seconds, and we are still not there for whatever reason. Alright, and we are finally there. Okay, perfect. So pipeline is Central Florida. We're going to keep it moving with that. The appearance, I'm going to try to be as accurate as possible, but again, to my own personal, to who I am, So, but I definitely don't look like that. Don't look like that either. This is probably the closest one to me. Out of all these, I kind of went through these earlier before the stream started, so I'm just gonna stick with that one. All right, this will be becoming my new face. Perfect. All right, we're gonna keep it moving from there. Cool. We're just gonna stick with it because we're gonna be in a helmet for the majority of it, so it doesn't really matter. Height. See, here's the problem. Here's the problem that I have. I am in real life. I am like 5'8" on a very good day. At least that's what my license says. But for the sake of this game, we're gonna at least be like 6'3". Okay, just for the sake of it. But I will put my actual weight. I am less than 300 pounds, thank God. But not by much, which is fine. But we're working on it. Okay. So we are 284. Oh, when I actually 285. I weighed myself earlier today. So we're just gonna roll with it. 285. Arm size. Again, trying to make this as accurate as possible, but not inflating my ego or deflating it at any point in time. So we're just. My wife is in the background, so I'm gonna see if she can vouch for this. Does this look as accurate?
You can go up bigger.
Bigger? A little bit.
Well, now he flexed, so.
All right. We're just gonna roll with that one. This is the one we're gonna roll with. Thighs. I'm just gonna leave it there. That's what I'm gonna do. Just leave it right there. Okay, we're gonna keep it moving because we have a lot to get through today. Edit gear, a helmet. Should I just go with the traditional, like old school? No, I can't really. Yeah, I can't. Like apparently Xena just went out of business, so I'll just go with a speed flex for right now because that's what I'm just gonna roll with. Really don't have much of a choice here, but speed flex. There you go. That's absolutely the helmet I'm gonna be going with. Absolutely not. For sure, that's not happening. All right, what visor are we gonna go with? What brand should we rock? We have Oakley. We have Oakley. Really? All right, so we're just gonna Oakley. Let's go. We're not gonna go branded right now. We're just gonna go dark on it for right now. All right, mouthpiece. Black mouthpiece. Who cares? I personally don't care. Alright, back up. I'm trying to make this go as fast as possible, but obviously, I don't like long sleeves. I don't really like tight sleeves either. I'm definitely not that type of person to just lift up my jersey, so we're just gonna roll with it. Back plate. And no, I'm good. Shoulder pads. Nah, it's fine. We're gonna go. Alright, that's fine. I don't care about that. Arms. We gotta drip them out a little bit, right? We can't just leave them. So I'm a lefty, and we all know that the sleeve goes on the opposite arm. So I'm not doing anything with my left arm. My right arm, on the other hand, will absolutely probably be, yeah, secondary color. We're good. Left elbow, right wrist. I like it. I like when they're black. Yeah, we're good. We're good there. Fine. We're fine. We don't need gloves. We don't do gloves. We don't do gloves around here. We just bare hands. Nothing. We don't need any of that. We're good. Um, actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute before I do that. Now that I saw that, I'm very much a basic rule follower when it comes to some of this stuff. So I'm definitely below the knees. When it comes to my pad height, uh, I definitely don't want to make it look like I have a tail, and I definitely don't want to make it look like I'm wearing a toga either. So, um, that's fine. Back left is fine. Hand warmer. Hope to be playing in a state at a college that is not in cold weather. So I don't really need to have that either. So um, we're good with all this stuff. I don't think so. My feet, on the other hand, I do like the Air Jordan Retro cleats. They're probably some of my favorites that I've seen. So I'm gonna go with that, and we're just gonna go from there. So yeah, let's just keep it moving. All right, we're good there. We don't need to. We don't have to worry about that. I literally see no difference between the over the top one and the over the top two, but you know. Sure, let's go over the top two. At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. Okay, so add an additional mental ability. So let's see what we got. Oh, there was none available, so that's fine. That's cool. We'll just go with the clear-headed fan favorite and road dog. Let me go back. That's fine. I'll stay. 60 overall, so we're gonna try our hardest to get up to the. We're just gonna see what happens at this point. So here we go. Now we get to the point where we're gonna we ask some questions from the local reporter Donna Harper. My first major interview is for the St. Pete Times or the Tampa Bay Times, or the what's the local spot? What's the local newspaper here?
Claremont Sun.
The Claremont Sun. As I keep going. So I'm a local reporter covering your college decision. I got a few questions. Which of these is most important to you as weighing your options? Finding a program that would develop me over time. Which of these is also important to you? I don't know. Where should we go, guys? Should we go for a prestigious head coach, for a program with story history, or playing for the same head coach for my entire career? Because personally, I'm gonna let you know right now. At some point, I'm gonna transfer because I'm a 2-star. Most likely, ain't gonna see the field. And hopefully, so playing for the same head coach for my entire career is probably out of the question. So going to a program with a story history, that's probably where I'm going. So proximity to my hometown will be great because I live in Tampa. So UCF, USF, Florida, um, uh, Miami. You know, one of those colleges would be ideal. But here's the issue: I have on this wheel generator here the what college that I'm going to be playing. Now I have schools on here like TCU, Michigan, Baylor, Clemson, Marshall, Liberty, Florida, Ohio State, UCF, TCU. Oh yeah, I already said all those. So, all right, and then I also have one that says I get to pick. So, the question is, which college am I going for? All right, and spin. What college is going to see? Where am I going to go end up playing at college? TCU, ladies and gentlemen. The Horned Frogs is where I'm going to play, and they are definitely down here when it comes to. They're probably in the red. Oh, in the yellow. All right, so I'm going to be a walk-on at Texas Christian University, which is great because I wanted to go to a Christian university myself. In real life, I went to Southeastern University, but and ended up transferring to Trinity College. But in the game, TCU is where I end up. So we're gonna roll with that. So, are you sure you want to sign? The lower you start on the depth chart, the longer it will take for you to earn playing time. I'm a 2-star. Ain't nobody gonna have me be their starting quarterback right out the gate unless you really, really, really are desperate. So we're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna see where we are, and we're gonna keep going from there. So, I'm committed to TCU, the Horned Frogs, the a guy by the name of Andy Dalton played here, the redheaded assassin. So I'm excited. I'm excited to start my journey. All right, top stories. Obviously, the Heisman watch. Shador Sanders is 2. Travis Hunter is 4. Speaking of Travis Hunter and Shador Sanders, who's going where in the draft? Let me know in the let me know in the comments who's going number 1, because I've seen every mock draft ever, and some people say Cam Ward, some people say Shador, some people say Travis Hunter, and are like who is your favorite team? Who do you want your favorite team to pick in the NFL draft? I personally don't care who the Bucks pick, because in light we trust, but at the same time we really, 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 really need help at the secondary, in the secondary with our defense. So we're just gonna move forward. So this is where I will see my stats. Obviously, I don't have none because we just started. So we're gonna go from here. Where is TCU ranked on the top 25? We aren't ranked, which is insane. Which is cool. It's fine. I'm not worried. But we're gonna be ranked at some point in the near future, hopefully, and hopefully I'm the one leading the charge. But that's just besides the point. All right, we're going to advance and see where we go from here. All right, so health is obviously at an all-time high because I don't see the field, and it'll probably stay that way for a while because I'm just gonna be holding or something, doing something crazy, and we go from there. So let's see where we go. Our offensive coordinator, welcome to TCU, Matthew. This entire coaching staff is glad you are here. If you are glad I am here, give me a scholarship. Being a college athlete isn't easy. You have lots of balance in a finite amount of time, so you won't be able to do everything. How long you have depends on if you're on a short, normal, or a bye week. You will use any unspent energy resting. Quick pointer: you can earn coaches' trust by in-game and in-practice performance. How you do in position battles and the decisions you make. Oh, and your academic advisor should be reaching out soon to help with to help detail that side of things. How are you feeling? I'm gonna give a polite answer because you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to be humble because I could literally be at like Kennesaw State right now. No offense if you went to Kennesaw State, but at the same time, I could have definitely be there right now. Anyway, so it is time for practice. So we're gonna start our training. Personally, I like the pass skeleton, so we're gonna have some fun here. Here we go. All right, here we go. Ooh, I'm number 8. Okay, I like this. I like this. Okay, what is that? What kind of throw? All right, maybe we gotta switch that up. Maybe. Come on, come on, come on, number 7. I can already tell you're gonna be like that Wes Welker, Cooper Cup type stuff. So let's see where we go. Where we go? Where are we going? Never mind. Wes Welker could catch. I don't know what in the world was that. Oh, what a catch! The touchdown, baby. Come on now, only throw dots. All right, number 3. All right, I see where you are. I see you. I see you. And I just threw a pick. That was. We don't talk about that one. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that here. Boom. Okay, I don't really like this throwing motion. Now that I see it in action, I really don't like this throwing motion. Come on. Come on, number 7. Turn up field. Turn up. Turn up. That's right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There's about to be a touchdown. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Hey. Listen. I don't want. Hey, we don't talk about that, bro. Like I was telling you, we don't talk about it. That was one pass. You didn't see the dots I was throwing earlier? Come on, man. Oh no. He got held, coach. He got held. Bro, this throwing form is not it. I gotta change this. I gotta see if there's a way to change this for real. Alright, got last play. Let's see if I can score here. Turn up, touchdown. Alright, I'll take that. I'll take bronze. This is my first practice with TCU. And number 7 can't catch for whatever reason. So we're just gonna keep it moving. So yeah, that was a good first practice. That was a good first practice. QB3 is where I'm starting off. That's totally okay. Alright. So, coach's trust, status update. Alright, weekly agenda. Alright, so like I said, I am QB3, and we gotta figure out how we can best use this energy that we have to try to move up the depth chart here. So, definitely going to be using a lot on academics because we need to be passing our classes first and foremost. All right. Perfect. We starting off a little slow, but we good. We're gonna get there. We are going to get there. All right. All right. Okay. Cool. We good there. We good there. All right. TCU versus Stanford. Obviously, I'm probably not gonna see the field, so we're gonna start off with practice again, and pass skeleton again, just so I can get my feet wet when it comes to this type of stuff. This is my, we fresh in college, at Texas Christian University, so we have to start off slow, right? So here we go. All right, throw it in the window. Throw it in the window. Here we go. Oh, come on now. Those drag routes, I love those drag routes. Drag routes and whip routes are two of my favorite routes. Speaking of, this is sort of a whip route. Perfect, touchdown. Look at that. Look at that. 3 plays and we're already in the end zone. Yeah, that ball tends to sail a lot, so I don't like that at all. Perfect. Cool. Thank you, number 7. Touchdown. We in the end zone every single time. Just go down, man. We got time. We got time. We don't got time for that. Pass interference, ref. Come on, anybody see that? All right. Yeah, I know, bro. You telling me this throwing motion is not it? I'm hoping to the Lord Jesus above that we can figure out this throwing motion. Something. What, bro? Okay, all right. Yeah, I picked it. I did say, something was, Nope. Oh Lord Jesus, ain't that a blessing? Come on, number 7, you gotta hold on to that. You gotta hold on to it, bro. That's fine. That's fine. Is there a way I can switch that throwing motion? Because ain't no way. Ain't no way. Alright, let me see if I can even do that. I worked with uh oh hallelujah. Okay, so yo, for those of you who have done this, I no okay. Over the top 5. Alright, bro. I mean, there's really no way to look at this for real. Alright, we're gonna have to roll over the top 6 for now, because unless somebody tells me in the comments that I have to change it, but you gotta tell me to which one, because yeah, that throwing motion was. All right. See, thank you for catching me before I actually simmed the game. So let's look at. Sorry, wrong one. Let's take a look at uh, over the top 7 um before we get into it. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That looks awkward. Is he right? Somebody tell me if he's right. Somebody tell me if this man is right with over the top 7. I kind of like over the top. No. All right, we'll roll over the top 7. How about that? We'll roll with it, and then we'll go from there. So weekly agenda before we play our game against Stanford. As I sit and watch from the bench. We're gonna upgrade and use our energy, so that way we can not have to worry about that. So first things first, we start off in class. It's like spend some time in your studies. That is the name of the game. All right. At this point, we I really wish I had a closer to a 3.0 in actual high school, in actual college, but I never even grazed a 3.0. Never even saw the light at the end of the tunnel when it came to a 3.0. So, um, you know, I got, let's spend some time on social media, because at this point, we sit in the bench, we QB3, so we got time, we got all day. All right, so we'll go back here. Let's use our leadership, because why not? Coaches trust. Where are we? Got a long ways to go before we get anywhere on the depth chart. But we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're gonna be all right. We gonna average about 30 hand claps. We gonna we're gonna average about 10 go teams and 5 water bottles handed out per quarter. That's what we're gonna do. All right. Who cares about the uniforms at this point? I'm not on the field, so we gonna sit the bench and we gonna have a good time while we're there. In real life, honestly, I'm the least serious coach on the sideline. Like, ask anybody that's on the football team at real life, they'll tell you I am the least serious coach on the sideline, because I know if I become serious, then I like crazy serious. Like I know when to be serious. Let me back that up. But at the end of the day, I like to keep it lighthearted, because at the end of the day, is it really? It's not life and death. That's why I always try to keep that in mind. All right, see, look at that. All that hype just for me to hold the ball for the kicker, probably. That's probably where I'm gonna be. And oh, look at that, we up 14-7. Nope, there it goes. Haven't saw the field. Haven't seen the field. We're already down 24, and ooh, did we win? Did we win? Nah, we didn't win. That's cool, but hey, we go team, go team, go. We are only down by 3. It's all right though. We gonna show them. Put me in, coach. Put me in. Throughout the stream, and we're gonna try to do this every week at 8:30. But like I said, every week throughout the stream, I'm gonna try to play it up as is. That's crazy. Anyway, so every week I will try to make this as a story. It's not gonna be just me talking. I'm gonna go inside the mind of what college Matthew Martinez would think in that very moment, and we'll just go from there. So back to the drawing board for QB3. We're gonna be QB2 here pretty soon because that's the goal. We're gonna just see how this plays out for us as we move forward to week 2. All right, let's go ahead and advance in the week because that's all we can do. That's all we can do. All right. All right. So our tight end. Hey, the team has this tradition where the freshmen drive around the juniors and seniors all weekend to wherever they want to go. That sounds like hazing to me. Just a heads up, I'm not going out. Want me to join you? Hey, I think, I don't think the Lord would want us to be hazing people or to bullying the underclassmen for being underclassmen. But at the end of the day, if it's tradition, it's tradition. So let's go. Let's just do it. Let's just get it over with, deal with the consequences, and we go from there. All right, my academic advisor, Karen Jones. How are you? Academic advisor for the first. Spend time each week studying. That won't always make you an A student immediately, but studying also prepares you for midterms on week 8, and finals are on week 15. If you ignore studying, your GPA will plummet come exam week. Finally, if you finish each your first 3 years with at least 3.7, you can graduate early and not have to worry about grades when you're a senior. Questions? Can I use ChatGPT? That's the question I'm wondering. Because if I can use ChatGPT, this finna be a breeze. But, we're just gonna, just keep it moving from now, and we're gonna talk to Miss Karen later. Ooh, my first NIL deal. Who wants an NIL? Who's gonna offer? A serious question. Who is gonna offer a QB3 an NIL deal? But hey, I will never decline. Well, actually, let me back that up. In real life, I will absolutely decline a free haircut because it's free for a reason. Am I right? But this looks like it's an official barbershop, so that sounds easy. Here we go. NIL deal signed, sealed, and delivered. So we're just gonna go from there. Yeah, and obviously I took a photo because it's my first stream and I gotta let the people know. So NIL deal signed. But here we go. FCS Midwest. Am I gonna get to play this week? Probably not. We're gonna go back to doing what we do best, and with them hand claps, them water bottles, and them go teams and good jobs to my starting quarterback, because and like great play calls to my head coach because I'm trying to suck up a little bit. So, all right, my IQ. Let's just go accuracy because a good quarterback needs some good accuracy. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a great quarterback, you need to have great accuracy. But we're trying to get there, so we need to have good accuracy. So right now we are at a 79, 63 overall, but we're gonna be just fine. We're gonna keep it moving. Now let's go to practice. This whole first year is probably going to be past skeleton. Just see where we go from there. And I know for the person who said you suck, get a job. I know you a student, but play me, and I promise I'm gonna destroy you like I destroyed. Oh, rough start. Bro. I was trying to throw that comeback, and I threw it too early. Bro, number 7 can't hold on to the ball. Number 7 can't hold on to the ball. Alright, no, alright, Splooshy, over the top 7 seems to work. I don't mind it. Alright, so you're not gonna use a juke move or nothing? You ain't gonna try? Okay. Hold on to the ball, 7. That's what we want. What in the world? Hey, we got out of that tackle, we got like 4 yards, so it's fine. I'll take that. Ah, well. I wish there was a way I could, you know. Oh, come on. Bro, you were coming in on that. What are we doing? Touchdown. Alright, there we go. That's what we want. Alright, come on, R1. That's fine. Bronze is fine. We'll take that for now. We will take that for now. We are trying to get to the league, and dinks and dunks like that will get us quick completions that we want to get to the end zone. All right. Leadership boost. Let's look at our top stories. Game of the year: Texas versus Michigan. Already, it's only week 2. It's okay. Weekly agenda. Let's go back to this, so that way we can have. We have 3 energy that we need to use. Honestly, I think we should just train and get healthy again. That's all we can do. So I think that's all we can do at this point. So play game again. I think we're gonna average a little over 30 hand claps a quarter. We're gonna good play call coach at least 5 times, at least about 5 times a drive. So like I said, trying to suck up to the coach, cause this is what I would do for real. I would probably be standing right next to the coach to hear every play call, so I could hear exactly what's going on, what's his mindset going into things, so that way we can have a successful time at TCU, so I don't have to transfer after a year and a half. So let's see where we end up. Can we? I'm letting you know right now, if we don't beat FCS Midwest, we really gotta start thinking about a change. The head coach really gotta start thinking about a change. Am I right? So, all right, freshman QB 8. Like QB number 8. All right, 14-0. Okay, you're at 14-7. All right, that's fine. That's cool. All right, now it's tied up, y'all. What we doing?
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays.
All right, here we go. I was about to say, I can't believe we almost lost. First of all, I can't believe we almost lost to FCS Midwest. Josh Hoover with 200 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 56 completion percentage. I could have done better, coach. Put me in. But that's okay. Yeah, Gavin, I'm letting you know right now, I would destroy you. But it's okay, God is good. God is good. And we're just gonna keep it moving. That's the whole point of it all. Is just to keep it moving. So if you own the stream, share this with your friends if they like this type of stuff. If they like watching people watch college football streams. Like I said, this is my first one, so hopefully I'm not annoying. And if I am, that's totally okay too. I'm just gonna keep it moving because I don't really care what people think. And that's okay. But like I said, somebody tell me your hot take for the NFL, or tell me where you see your team drafting. Who do you see your team drafting in the draft this year? And or just tell me who your favorite team is in the comments. and we will. I'll see where everybody's at. 28-3, Gavin. 28-3. 28-3. The Falcons winning the Super Bowl. You must you it's like and then the Falcons won the Super Bowl. Then you got up and turned off Madden, didn't you? That's what happened because you know for a fact that Michael Penix Jr. and Raheem Morris is not getting the Falcons to the Super Bowl. They just not. At least not this year. At least not this year. But you know, like I said, but I digress. Um, like you guys have a tight end that you guys are not using. You guys have all the talent in the world just to lose. That's the insane part because Michael Penix Jr. like is a dog. Like I actually like Michael Penix Jr. Like I like Bijan. I obviously like Kyle Pitts because that dude came from Florida. But at the same exact time, ain't no way that y'all have all this talent just to lose. I just don't get it. Personally, but that's just me though. Weekly agenda. See, I don't necessarily agree with the moving on from Tyreek and Tua. I think Tua needs to retire for his health because Tua was throwing up gang signs last time he got knocked out. But that's okay, you know. Like obviously I understand the will and the desire to continue to play, but at the same time you just at some point or another you gotta say to yourself, is this worth it? Am I gonna be like Antonio Brown and have CTE, or am I just gonna hang it up now and live the life that Brady carried us up? I'm gonna get to your comment in a second, but we're just gonna keep it moving. Anyway, but um anyway, but Tyreek Hill, I think y'all should keep him and just get yourself a good old line and somebody who can actually doesn't have a scrambled brain to throwing the ball. But that's just me. That's my thought process. But anyway, where we at? Where we at? Where we at? At this point, we're just gonna keep it moving. All right. And we're gonna try this again. See where we can go from here. But like I said, and Brady, yeah, sure. Like I hate that argument. Like Brady carried us. The defense was playing out of their minds that year, but you know, Brady carried us. Fine, let's just go with that. Yeah, nowhere else to go. I really could not go anywhere else with that. So come on now. I love wheel routes. Wheel routes are my favorite. Like wheel routes are honestly like my third favorite route to throw, outside of the drag and then the whip route. Tutty. Here we go. Yeah, no, that's a pick. Oh, well, thank God he didn't pick it. So we're just gonna roll with that. I mean, I like corner routes too. Like that's literally number 4. Like that's the fourth like favorite route. Like wheels number 3, and then corner number 4. Cause I just like throwing it because it gives me when I'm throwing a corner, I know where I'm throwing it. It's to the shoulder that's closest to the boundary. So if I overthrow it, it's going out of bounds. Yeah, that was gonna. I saw that happening. So it's really not that big a deal, but we're gonna roll with it. I'm glad the defense can't catch because that should have been a pick. Yeah, if that's the case, Gavin. You know what? I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut because, like I said, this is because like everybody on the stream probably already knows that I love Jesus, and one of the things that, if you're a believer in Jesus, you gotta sometimes bite your tongue from being real petty. Everybody knows that I'm petty, but at the same time, all right, babe, I got you. I hear you. I hear you. Anyway, but everybody knows me that knows that I'm petty, and I absolutely can roast people. But sometimes the Lord tells me to bite my tongue, and I'm just gonna do that right now. Uh-huh. Yeah, Psalm 141:3. Go ahead, Gavin. Go ahead, Gavin. Go ahead, read it for me. Read it out loud.
Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, at
Actually,
GE
put it in the chat.
Stadium, and
You know what I
it's
mean.
time the TCU Horned
Read it out
Frogs
loud to yourself because you need to hear it.
standard.
And then go ahead and put it in the chat.
By the likes of Sonny Sabaw, Davey
All right,
O'Connell,
back to TCU sideline. At this point, I'm just. All right, we losing to UCF. All right, we're getting we're getting blown out by UCF. Okay, well, okay. Again, what? Come. Sometimes it's just not your day. I totally understand that, but at the same time, coach, put me in. What is the harm? And just KJ Jefferson. I met him. Really tall dude. Anyway, how do guys? We got God on our side. How in the world we lose? How in the world did we lose? But that's fine. It is what it is. I hit my stats for the day. Yeah, you know what the Bible also says, Gavin? Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. The first part of that says, let the words of my mouth, in this case, let the thumbs that I tweet or the thumbs that I write in the chat box of a Twitch stream, let them be edifying in your sight, Lord Jesus. You should really take that to heart. But anyway, let's just keep it moving. I'm just messing with you, Gavin. You know I love you. Let's see where we stand depth chart wise. Let's just take a look. Let's just see where we're at. Even though it does say I'm QB3, a freshman, I have a long way to go. I might not stay. Obviously, I'm not gonna stay at TCU because at this point, like, there's no way. Anyway, let's just back up. Let's just back up for right now. All right, we're gonna keep it going, advancing another week. We got one more game left in us, another week before we call it a day for my very first stream. Did you guys enjoy it? I hope y'all did. Hopefully I wasn't too boring and or too annoying, and hopefully we had a good time. I thoroughly enjoyed this, so I am going to be back next week, 8:30, right here playing the next 4 or 5 weeks when it comes to this stream, when it comes to this Road to Glory, and let's see what we can end up from there. All right, so defensive tackle. Hey man, has anyone told you about NIL deals yet? I figured I might give you some tips before it starts pouring in. Don't know where that'll be. But they'll come at some point in your career. I already got an NIL deal, so you're about like a week and a half too late, big dog. But that's cool. Local, regional, the deals you might get early on could just be okay, but they'll get better as you get older. Just an FYI, not every deal is worth your time. I appreciate that. I appreciate my teammates helping me out. But at the end of the day, we just gonna go with what I feel is right. Mrs. Karen, you have one of your first big tests of the year, your marketing course coming up this week. That professor is known for difficult quizzes and tests. We can help you prepare if you would like. At this point, I'm just gonna be Just gonna be studious and study a lot. I have two energies. Not like I'm gonna see the field this week anyway, right? So weekly agenda. I'm gonna go leadership again, and then I'm also gonna go academics. Because at this point, again, like I said, I ain't gonna see the field. So the only time I get to see the field is when I'm doing this pass skeleton in practice. But that's okay. That's all right. We gonna be just fine. You know, I'm already looking into while watching college football on Saturdays at the games that I recorded in my dorm rooms, and watching what college I could be going to after this year. So he just stops the route. That's what are we doing? No, that wrong button. Triangle was by himself. Wrong button. Wasted rep. That's fine. What a catch, number 3. Future QB of Kennesaw State. Hey, you know what I'm saying? If I'm the starting quarterback, who cares? You know what I'm saying? At least I see the field. At least I see the field. About to take Kennesaw State to a natty at this point. What a see? I throw dots. Whip route. I love this route. It's like my favorite route. Take yards. Touchdown. No dots. Okay, let's just launch it up. Let's see what we got. Bro, number 7 can just fly. Like, I think that's his. That was a terrible throw. Terrible read. But like I said, I like throwing corners. Again, another terrible read. 2 terrible reads back to back. I was so close to a silver this time. That's cool though. That's cool. All right. So we're just gonna see. Can we at least end 2-2? At least can the TCU Horned Frogs? Can we at least end up 2-2 against the 3-0 SMU Broncos? And it's rivalry week. That sounds like a plan. Alright, I'm going to do my best to encourage my boys as we try not to get blown out. But it is rivalry week and there are 3-0. You know. Don't do this. Don't like I hate the fact that they do this as if I'm playing. I'm not. Mustangs, sorry. You can tell I don't watch SMU at all. Mustangs. Alright. So let's just see how this goes. Again, this is about to take about a minute and a half just to sim all the way through. But that's okay. We're going to figure it out. Continue playing. We're not continuing playing. I'm just going to watch the sim. Oh, we're up. Nope, no, we're not. Never mind. Yes, we are. Nope. Again, good job, team. Go team. No, good play call. Good play call. Nope. Come on, guys. And we are. At some point, we got to make a change, right? What is head ball coach doing? That's the question of the day. What the battle for the iron skillet, bro? They can have the iron skillet, bro. I don't want it. I don't even want to be here at this point. I'm already 4 weeks in and I'm unhappy. Cause what are we doing? What are we doing? We are losing to teams that we shouldn't be losing to. We got God on the side, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a transfer at the end of the season, Gavin. I gotta wait it out though. Maybe maybe head ball coach will finally make a decision and put QB3 and just skip QB2 because we all know that QB2 is not gonna be better than me. So just put me in. Just see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? Lose to SMU again? Like, come on. What are we doing? Come on, y'all. All right, we just gonna end the stream here. We are going to go into week 5, starting next week. Future. Hey, let me put it to you this way: TCU quarterback Matthew Martinez can definitely take the Falcons to the Super Bowl. But I'm hoping to the Lord Jesus once I graduate and hopefully do really well in college and I get drafted first round. I hope it's to anybody but the Falcons, just because Gavin's watching. That's the only reason. And I'm petty. So hell, hey, we got Test back, and you did pretty well. I bet your GPA gets a tiny boost. Week 8, hey, GPA. Will Howard is better. Like, didn't you just say this morning that Will Howard is gonna go undrafted, and you're an Ohio State fan? How is that possible? You know, fan favorite activated. How is it? Everybody likes the like. I make the student section laugh because they're right next to us, and they hear me making jokes. That's how bad I am. Trust me, I'm not as bad as Will Howard. I promise. All right, we're just gonna end it here. We wanted 3. Hopefully something can turn around, turn this team around. Hopefully, coach makes a decision. But we just gonna end the stream right here. If you are, I'm not gonna say anything to what he just said. So I am just gonna end the stream here. Like I said, if you liked the content, please consider subscribing. Also, I have a YouTube channel. This video is going to be on YouTube as well. I'm going to be doing a lot of other stuff on YouTube for sports content related. And I also have a blog for all, Buccaneers and sports related stuff too. So, next week I'll be back with week 2, and once a month I will hop on the stream and I'll just play regular games and do like a little gauntlet series where you guys get to pick what plays I run and how the games will go. But other than that, we're just gonna have a good time on the stream and we're gonna just be as creative as possible and hopefully I can make you laugh and hopefully we can have a good time. God bless. And the verse of the day, I'm gonna read the verse of the day before we go. I believe the verse of the day is John 1:1, but I could definitely be wrong. That could definitely be yesterday's verse of the day. But the verse of the day for this week, for today, is Revelation 3:20. It says, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in to him and eat with him, and he with me." Revelation 3:20 ESV. I love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Go Bucks, go Gators. They gonna win the March Madness because they're the deepest and have the best talent. So y'all have a great rest of your evening. I will see y'all next week. Peace.